Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to the Celebrate Columbus show powered by Johnson Whitkemper Insurance Services. My name is Josh Burnett, and as you can see, we've got an awesome guest with us today. I'm super excited. I don't know if you know this about me, but I love golf. We're out here at Harrison Lake Country Club. We're talking to the director of golf for both Otter Creek and Harrison Lake, Austin Wright. How's it going, man?
It's great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful, and I'm so excited that the weather's getting a little bit better.
Absolutely.
I'm itching to get out on the golf course and to talk about golf with you. There's some exciting things going on, but before we get into that, Austin, could you tell us a little bit about you and what you do for Harrison and Otter?
Absolutely. So I am the director of golf over both Columbus golf courses. We have had a lot going on over the past few years. Harrison, has just obviously came out of the renovation. This is our third year open after the Tim Liddy redesign. And Otter is now under the knife with Tom Kite, kind of running that show. So, but over my tenure here, we've hosted two Epson events. The Epson is essentially the minor leagues for the LPGA Tour. And then this year, coming over to Harrison Lake, we have the LPGA Legends, which is the Hall of Famers, your Angela Stanfords, your Annika Sorenstans, Jolie Inksters,
The people that we grew up watching.
Absolutely. If you know golf, especially women's golf, you're going to know some of the names that are going to be walking these grounds right here in Columbus, Indiana. And, it is their one major championship a year, and it's being hosted right here. And we're honored and humbled by that, no doubt.
That is some incredible news that we're going to have the LPGA Legends right here in Columbus at Harrison. I have to imagine, we're filming this in February, but it's going to be a busy year for you. How can we help you? What do you want us to know about this great event coming to Columbus?
So for anyone who got involved with the Epson event, the Otter Creek Championship over at Otter, it's a very similar setup. It's actually a little bit smaller field. This will only have 66 players, where Epson had 144. However, we still need volunteers. The sign-up link is on our Facebook page, the Harrison Lake Facebook page. We are always looking for sponsorships. We have opportunities where you can actually come and play with those professionals. So
that's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have pro-am opportunities. If you wanted to come out, you don't have to be a member of Harrison Lake. You just have to give us a call. We'll get you on the list. And we tried our best to put on what we would say is the best golf tournament in Indiana during that time. The tee gifts, the food. Our chef team here is absolutely incredible. So it's a lot more than just a round of golf.
Yeah, I've just noticed, we got to play here a couple times this last year, and, through the renovations as well as your staff, it's first class 100%. Something that you were saying to me is that this event to the public is free?
Absolutely, yes. So we do not charge an admission. We don't want for cost to be a barrier so that anybody can come out and watch, the greatest golfers really of all time. So, we don't want that to be an issue. We want for everyone to come out, enjoy it, and be able to see what's happening in Columbus.
That's awesome. And so that date again is?
It'll be August the 10th through the 15th. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the actual tournament, but we'll have things going on all week, including a junior program where kids can come out and be a part of the event as well.
Speaking of that junior program, I've got 3 kids. I'm sure you've got kids, and you have a great youth program, both at Harrison and Otter.
Yep.
Can you talk a little bit about the things that are going on with the youth program?
Yeah, so Nadja Cook, she is actually going to be playing in the LPGA Legends under our sponsors exemption.
That's exciting.
Yes, so she's a great player, and we're very excited to see how she competes against those players. But she is our junior golf development lead between Harrison and Otter. So she has taken over last year. She's already taught over 180 classes.
Wow.
And touched over 2,500 different kids from all over the state of Indiana, all the way through Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia as well.
Wow.
So, we're starting to see that growth. That is something that we definitely have not pursued as hard in the past, and we're starting to see that with the Otter Creek renovation, which we'll get into later. That is something that we're wanting to see more of with the short courses as they come online. A lot more opportunity for junior golfers to get out there to where cost is really not a big distraction, as well as giving them the opportunity to play at high-level golf courses. As a part of what we're trying to do here in Columbus, especially with junior development, because not only is that our core, that's what we're wanting to see. We're wanting to get more people out on the golf course. you know, even if you're just wanting to get out and play, it doesn't have to be a scratch handicap or better in order to get out. We want kids to get out on the golf course and provide them an escape away from some of the crazy things that we see going on in our world. But we have a program coming out called Guided Course. So Guided Course, it's a part of mine, Naj's, Bob's, Andrew, Aaron, our entire golf staff has kind of came together with a way to try to figure out how we can best get junior golfers and get them to the level that they want to be. We understand that some are going to be competitive, some are just want to get out on the golf course and play, some are just want to get out there and just hit the golf ball, and all of those are fine, right? But we want to provide a program for them where no matter what their path is, no matter what their course is in life, whether that is just to go out and be the best golfer they can be or to be the best person they can be, or if that's just something they want to do in order to help them as they get through their life, whether it be business or school or just as a distraction from life. Well, we want them to be able to have that opportunity. And Otter, with the new renovation, we have 2 short courses, the pup and the rump. The pup's going to be a very short, we kind of call it a chip and putt.
Yeah.
Most of the holes are going to be under 80 yards.
Nice.
And it's going to be terrific, not just for juniors, but for those of us who maybe aren't that great with a wedge and want to get out there and practice a little bit. It's going to be a great opportunity to get out there and play golf without having to worry about the cost, the time, and the investment. I mean, get out there, shouldn't take long to play at all. It's a nice little walk. And then we're going to have the rump, which the reason for these names, the pup is a baby otter. Mm-hmm. The rump is a family of otters.
Nice.
So that is going to be a little bit more of a traditional par 3 golf course.
Okay,
so
cool.
Ranging anywhere from 100 to 220 yards.
Okay.
So you can kind of see that progression of coming on the pup, go to the rump, and then grow over to the big course and get onto the otter. So trying to provide that progression through golf and let them evolve naturally.
So I'm really excited to talk more about Otter, but before we do, let's go back to Harrison.
Yeah.
And, you know, we have this huge LPGA Legends event,
Right.
but I know you've got some other things coming up that the community wants to know about.
We do. So we also are hosting the LNGA, the Ladies National Golf Association. Toby Heron, who's a member here, she is a part of their board, and we are going to be hosting them as well. It is an amateur event. It's not a professional event, but we're talking amateurs who know what they're doing. Very
That are going to
high
destroy
level.
me.
They're very, very good, and so we're very excited to be hosting them. That event is going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think we're going to start to see just how well this golf course holds up to some of the best players in the world. We also, for us locals, we host an event every year called Battle for Bartholomew. This will be our 3rd year running this, I believe, and this year it's usually one round at Harrison, one round here. Obviously, with Harrison or Otter being under the knife, we are going to be doing both rounds here. Sign-ups for that start March 3rd, so watch our Facebook page on how to get signed up for that, but there's no restrictions there either, open to the public.
I'm hoping to make that one. I haven't been able to the last couple of years coaching our sons, but I've got that on my calendar. I really want to play this year.
It is a fun event. A buddy of mine from back home in Kentucky comes up, and we go out there, and I have no intention of winning, but I just enjoy getting out there and playing and getting to spend some time with my friends.
So let's get to Otter Creek.
Yep.
This is my personal favorite golf course.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm biased and grew up in Columbus, but there's been so many great things going on.
Absolutely.
Super excited. The Haddad family is, Bob's been taking this by the horns and doing some great work with all of you. Can you talk a little bit about what's coming up for Otter?
Yeah, so Otter, if you are a lifelong otter lover, as I know many are, going out there and seeing it right now may not be the best idea. It's all mud right now, but it is. They have moved along so quickly on the 3 new holes and the driving range. They look phenomenal. I mean, they're going to be absolutely just a blast to play. And, working with Tom Kite, World Golf Hall of Famer.
That's got to have been incredible.
Oh, it's unbelievable. And, we were fortunate enough. We went out and played 9 holes with him, and the dude's still good.
Oh, I
He's
bet.
still really good. And, but, getting the chance to play golf with him and getting to see how he thinks through a golf course. And, I've had a few people come up to me and say, well, I'm worried that Otter's now going to be like this professional level that we won't be able to play on. That's not the case. And what is so amazing about the art of golf course architecture is there is a way to where the 18-19 handicap can have a golf shot that a scratcher professional could have, and it's a lot harder shot for the scratch guy because we're trying to get it close, right?
True. Good
We're
point.
looking at trying to get this thing up and down where, the 18, 19 handicap can just put it up on the green 2-putt and still succeed and not be overpowered by the golf course. I think it's going to be an absolute blast. And I'm very excited, not only for the short courses. Bob was nice enough to listen to me. We were in Ireland a few years ago, my wife and I. Were in Ireland. We stopped at a pitch and putt. My wife's 6 months pregnant at the time, does not play golf. And I'm with my mother and father-in-law and her, and we're playing golf on this little chip and putt. They had more fun than I did. So, I told Bob about this, and he kind of incorporated that into the new build. And I'm just ecstatic to see how it comes out. And I think it's going to be, if it's not a top 5 in the state, I would be very, very surprised.
Well, thank you, Austin, so much for sitting down with me. I
thank
know
you.
that you're really busy, and there's a lot going on at Otter Creek, at Harrison Lake Country Club, and I'm so thankful for a family like the Haddad family and Bob and your team. There's so many people that are working on some really important spaces in our community, and a lot of times in Columbus, the buildings get a lot of attention for the architecture, but I think two of the most special places are our golf courses, Harrison and Otter. And so to have people that are devoting their lives to making these great places that really people of all ages and abilities can enjoy. And then, just the love of golf continue to go, because one thing I've learned about golf, and I hope those who have never played golf, you can get this out of this. You don't have to be great, but you learn life lessons every time you play golf.
Absolutely.
It's character building, and it's a great time to be outside with your friends, family, and just do something that's healthy and enjoyable. And we've got two of the best in the entire country right here in Columbus, Indiana. And so thank you, Austin, for your time, and I appreciate all you're doing.
Thank you. We appreciate it.